Stanley started up the hill. It was very steep. Stanley was doing his best. Stanley was using all his huff and all his puff. The trucks clanked, creaked. The train was far too heavy. Stanley's wheels spun and slid. Suddenly, the coupling snapped, and Stanley's trucks rolled away, faster and faster. The engines gasped as Stanley's train came racing down the hill. It smashed into the tower. As the tower crashed to the ground, bricks and dust exploded everywhere. All the hard work was wasted. The engines gasped in horror, and Thomas felt worst of all. He knew it was all his fault. Sir Topham Hatt and Miss Jenny came to see what had happened. "This is a disaster," boomed Sir Topham Hatt. "Thomas," he asked, "why did you shunt so many freight cars for Stanley?" Thomas felt terrible. He knew why he had done it, but he couldn't tell Sir Topham Hatt and the other engines. He felt too ashamed, so he said nothing. Sir Topham Hatt was very cross. The other engines started to whisper. "Thomas doesn't like Stanley," snorted James. "That's why he shunted too many freight cars for him." "Why would Thomas do such a thing?" asked Toby. "Thomas would never do that," peeped Percy, but he was worried. Thomas felt very bad. He puffed slowly away. Thomas found an old track. He wanted to be alone. "The other engines don't want me around," he puffed sadly. "They wish I wasn't here at all." Stanley puffed towards Thomas. He saw that Thomas looked sad and alone. "Thomas feels bad," he chuffed to himself. He felt very sorry for him. Later, Sir Topham Hatt called the engines together. "Now, Great Waterton may not be ready for Sodor Day," he announced sternly. The engines gasped. "Miss Jenny's crew will load the rubble into the freight cars tonight, but this means extra work for all of you," he added. "Tomorrow, you will start to shunt the freight cars away to the sidings." Thomas had let down Sir Topham Hatt. He had let down the other engines, and he had let himself down. The other engines started to chuff away. No one spoke to Thomas. He was no longer in charge, and he felt he was no longer wanted. That night, all the other engines were asleep in their sheds.